Well, the government have been inviting all the people involved with sustainable energy and renewable energy to come along to a briefing here today, and we're talking to this gentleman from Peel Energy. So obviously wind farms, is it? Is that your thing?
Yeah, we're here today to discuss with the government the opportunity to build, own and operate offshore wind farms. And look at marine and tidal opportunities. As a company, we're very interested. We've just completed a large study in the Mersey to consider putting a tidal project in place, and we think there's good opportunity here. I'm sure it will benefit the Isle of Man government in terms of potential revenue and jobs. That's clearly the driver for them, and we can see that opportunity for them as well.
Because there are a lot of wind farms and a lot of offshore things going on now in the UK. So obviously it makes sense that the Isle of Man is right in the middle here.
Yeah, yes, it does. Yeah, I mean the issue for the Isle of Man has to be making sure that the electricity that they generate from any offshore opportunity is taken back to the UK, and that the Isle of Man government can benefit from that by having some sort of interconnector there that allows the energy to get back to the UK, because otherwise there would be far more electricity generated offshore than the Isle of Man would ever need.
And is the technology there now? Is it ready to rumble? It's not too expensive, or is it still in the early stages?
Different low carbon technologies are at different stages of maturity. So onshore wind is a much more mature product now and is tried and tested. Offshore is developing. It's clear what the subsidy is from the UK point of view. The technology is there, and developers are starting to put offshore wind farms in place. And clearly one of the difficulties recently has been how do these companies get them to financial close, and how do they get the funding for them, because they are a lot more expensive than any onshore wind turbine.
Because Centrica are big players, and it's causing slight problems, I believe, for the Isle of Man for getting the ships on their routes. Sure. Those are the sort of things you've got to take into account.
Yeah, there's lots of constraints when you build a wind farm onshore or offshore. So you've got to take into account all the constraints and try and work with it. And it's a balance. No wind farm or renewable energy project is going to have zero impact. You can mitigate lots of the impacts. You just have to work closely with all the stakeholders and try and come to something that is a sensible, pragmatic solution that allows low carbon energy to be put in place.